Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Sanskriti and today I'm going to be talking about my journey with being an introvert. I think this is a very deep video if you look at it from my perspective, but a lot of people are just going to skip this video probably because they're not introvert. Um Also, if you are not an introvert, it's a privilege that you're not an introvert because I think when we talk about being an introvert, people just think that okay, they're just shy and they don't know how to communicate and they don't know how to be with a big group of people, but it's so much deep than that. It's way deeper than that. And I want you guys to comment down below if you're an extrovert or an introvert or an ambivert. I would love to know that. But for me, I think it's no surprise I'm an introvert hardcore. But I think some people experience the change in their personality as they grow up. Like some people are introverts in the childhood, and then growing up, they meet more and more people, and their personalities start to change, and they become kind of ambivert and then extrovert. I don't know. My experience from being an introvert since childhood has been that I never felt a change in my personality. I still don't like being around people. I still don't like talking to people. I still love to be by myself. I love to be alone. And I talk a lot when I'm alone. Like, that's the reason why I talk so much in my videos because I'm alone right now. But if I'm surrounded by people, I'm not going to talk at all because it just makes me uncomfortable. And it's a very normal thing. I used to think that it's a problem that I can't be around people without shivering or feeling uncomfortable. But it's a very normal thing for you to feel that way because your comfort is different and everyone's comfort is different. You know, some people feel really comfortable when they're surrounded by their friends, some people feel really comfortable when they're alone by themselves, just like me. But I think we should never force anyone to feel a certain way, like just because I don't like to be around people does not mean that it's a problem, does not mean that I should train myself to somehow be with people. And that's what I've always heard. People are always like, you don't socialize, you don't talk to anyone, you don't pick up calls. That's like the one thing which I've always heard, that you never pick up calls. But you have no idea how much anxiety I feel when my phone rings. I do have a phone, but I never pick it up because it's way too triggering. For some reason, I don't feel comfortable talking on the phone. I can talk through messaging, but I don't want to talk on a phone call. I think it's way too nerve-wracking for me. And it might not be the same for you. Something else might be just as triggering for you, but for me it's the phone calls, especially when it's my birthday, when you're expecting everyone to call you and you already know that people are going to call you. So that day is the most scary day for me. Like, people love birthdays and people love birthday wishes, and I love that I have people around me who wish me, but at the same time I hate talking to people because what do you say after saying thank you to the birthday wish? I have no idea. Now, I've seen a lot of people being so talkative. My brother is very talkative. He loves to talk and he can talk on phone for hours and hours. And I always wondered, how does he do that? Because I could never. I can't hold a 1 minute conversation. I will just be struggling to keep it on. And the other person will find out that, okay, she's not interested to talk to me. But in reality, I'm just trying to keep the conversation going, and it's too much pressure on the head. It's too much pressure. So I would rather not call anyone or pick up anyone's call. And that's going to seem rude, but it's less pressure on me and my brain. Who's going to care about that? Okay, I have to. The introvert aspect comes in every single point of your life because while making friends, you hesitate so much to the point where you just never make friends unless they approach you. And that is going to make you seem like a rude person, because why couldn't you go and talk to them in the first place? And even if they don't blame you for that, you will blame yourself for that. You will feel guilty, because introverts are like that. They feel so much guilt for literally doing nothing, and it's too much, okay, for somebody who doesn't want to talk to people or meet people. So, one of the reasons why I said that being an extrovert is a privilege if you are one is because when you go out and meet other people, you're basically going to meet just your own personality in different bodies. Yeah. But for an introvert, it's like meeting a completely different person who has so much excitement and so much to say and so many expectations, and they expect you to be the same. If you don't get excited about something, that is a crime. Okay, I have experienced this so many times that I'm one of those people who do not get excited unless we're talking about K-pop or art. So there's obviously a very few things which get me excited. Like K-dramas get me really excited. It gets me really excited when we talk about what I want to draw next. It gets me really excited when I think about what kind of hairstyles I want to do. But I feel like just a very few things. When it comes to going to a family function, when it comes to going to a party, when it comes to celebrating my own birthday, I don't get excited about any of that. My own birthday feels like all the attention is gonna be on me. I have to be excited. Otherwise, I'm the worst person in the world. The whole video, I'm just sounding like I'm complaining about being an introvert, but no, I'm complaining about how the introverts get misunderstood by everyone, literally. Because every time I step out, people are like, she's so quiet, she doesn't talk, she doesn't make eye contact. I don't want to. That could be a reason, right? But it's simply because I don't want to. I think that I don't want any kind of drama in my life. I've never been interested in gossiping. I've never been interested in any kind of drama. So when people tell me that why don't you talk to anyone, I don't want to. It's literally not my interest. Unless we're talking about something I'm actually interested in, which I know that most people are not interested in. Like when I would post about a K-pop idol on my story, I do that pretty often. When I would post about a K-drama on my story, people would just ignore that post and not talk about it and not show any kind of excitement because they are not as interested as I am. And that is completely fine. I understand we have different interests, and I'm not going to force you to get excited about something that you don't find exciting. Why can't you feel the same way? Why can't you just accept it that okay, she is not excited about a particular thing, and I'm not gonna force her to be excited? People do expect you to be so loud and cheerful and be dancing like a crazy person. I love the people who, like they're my favorite kind of people who actually know how to get excited, who actually know how to express their happiness, who don't hold back when they have to express their happiness. But I'm just not one of them. Does that mean I don't like myself? Not at all. Everyone is different. And the whole point of this video is everyone is different. We just need to be acceptable of it, because I've never seen a single introvert complaining about the fact that why extroverts talk so much. I mean, we are always annoyed by the fact that introverts talk all the time, but we never say it because we are that mature. Okay, we are that mature to understand that everyone is different, and if they feel excited about something, we appreciate it, and we do try to get excited about the same thing just so that they don't feel bad. But in the same place, if I don't feel excited about something, they are going to be like, why not? Like, does she have a problem? Does she want to pick a fight with me? It's not that twisted. You're twisting it for no particular reason. And I just think that introverts are so easy to understand. Yeah, I know that they're not expressive, but when they do express themselves, there's no sugarcoating and they're pretty direct. Um, and I think that's the best part about it. Do you want someone to give you twisted answers? Do you want someone to act like one person the other day and the other person and like the other person the next day? Is that what you want? Do you want confused signals? No, right? So I think one of the things which I really admire about myself is that I'm really honest. If I don't like something, I just say it on people's face. Obviously, they're gonna hate it, but it's not like I haven't heard that myself. There have been times when people would just come to me and tell me that I don't like this about you, or like, you're always so quiet that it's kind of irritating. And I don't know what to do about that because I've always been like that, and I'm not going to change my personality just so that you can be more comfortable. Like, that does not make any sense. Just try telling an extrovert today that I want you to be quiet for 24 hours. Can they do it? No, they can't. If they can, that's great, more peace in the world. But I'm obviously not going to force anyone to feel that way because that is wrong as well. But everyone, literally everyone in the world, forces introverts to speak more, talk more. Introverts should interact more with the people. They don't want to, and it's so simple. And the most common sense that everyone should have is every person is different, everyone's mood is different, everyone's likes and dislikes are different, and you can't force someone to like or dislike something or get excited about something. Another thing that introverts get a lot of hate for is crying, because introverts are deeply emotional, sensitive human beings, and they just can't keep it in when they cry. Now, I have become one of those people who don't cry as much for some reason, but uh, when I used to cry on things, like there was a time when I used to cry about every little thing. I didn't know how to keep it inside. I just didn't know that. And everyone made it feel like it's a crime. Everyone made it feel like she can't make it in life if she's gonna cry about every single thing. But crying is not a crime. If you're not releasing your emotions, if you're not expressing whatever you're feeling, I think that's a problem. Okay, if I feel like crying, I should be able to cry in front of you without thinking about being judged. And if you're still judging me, you are the problem, not me. And being sensitive is not a problem as well. So if you see anyone crying, instead of telling them not to cry, just tell them it's fine and everything's gonna be okay. Instead of telling them that if you cry every single time a problem arrives, you will not do anything in life. Like, that's definitely saying that is not gonna help, right? But yeah, I think if I'm gonna be talking about personalities, it's gonna take 24 hours and this video will still not be over. So I just want to wrap it up right here. I said the most important things that I wanted to say, but um, I will definitely make a video on the same topic again. I think it was so important to say everything that I said from my perspective. And I think that every personality is beautiful. If you're excited about something, great. If you're not excited about something, that's great too, because it's not a crime to not get excited. So I love introverts and I love extroverts and I love ambiverts, but I just hate the people who force someone to feel something that they're not feeling. And it's not that hard to kind of control yourself from doing that. Also, if I don't call anyone, it's not the end of the world. Just saying some things that I wanted to say from a very long time, and I finally said it. I'm definitely gonna look rude in this video because I was being honest. People hate honest people, and people hate when you don't sugarcoat your words, and I'm so used to it. I'm so used to sugarcoating everything, but most of the time I try to be as honest as I can. Hence, I've got so many people hating me, but that's it. You know, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you got to know a lot about my personality and why I am the way that I am, because I get that question all the time, so I wanted to make a video on it. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed and related to this video because I know a lot of people will relate to it. A lot of people are gonna hate it as well because I was being so honest with my words, and my whole attitude in this video was different. But yeah, again, why am I people pleasing? I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in my next video. And yeah, never be ashamed of your personality. You're born with it and it's precious. Just enhance it, love it, embrace it. Don't change for anyone.